Let's get realistic about Bitcoin right here. You have 88% of all Bitcoin hasn't moved in 3 months. This is a quote from Dylan LeClaire. Now, I'm not impressed because it's been a bear market. I want to see what happens when Bitcoin hits its all-time highs, which is probably going to be sooner rather than later, in my opinion. But I want to see how many people start selling or how many people continue to hold Bitcoin when we reach $60, $70, $80,000. That's going to be the telltale sign to see who's really in it for just the money and who is in it for, some serious realistic takes on the economy, and especially capital controls and many different things that I'm about to go over. Now you have Fidelity, right? They're definitely buying. They have definitely bought the dips, and probably they've been in this space longer than most think they have, right? But they say Bitcoin is exponential gold. That's Fidelity Director of Global Macro. Now, what does that mean? I have no freaking clue, right? Probably not too many people understand what they're talking about either, but keep in mind, they've bought their bags. They want to pump it any way possible. So they're putting out of all of these articles saying, it's better than gold. This is good for, like BlackRock saying it's great for the global economy because it doesn't look very good. So people are going to run to Bitcoin, and so on. So they're trying to pump their bags. Now we have this crazy number here. Now, Bitcoin over the last decade. Let's compare Tesla, which is the second best performing stock over the past decade, and let's compare this to Bitcoin. So over the last decade, Tesla has been up just over 12,000%, right? Just over 12,000%. That's impressive. That is such a good investment. But compared to Bitcoin, it pales in comparison to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up a staggering 569,700%, give or take a couple percentage points. Wow, that is the best performing asset ever, okay? Let's go over to Switzerland now to see why people might want to hold on to their Bitcoin, regardless of what the price is doing. They could just simply put it into a bank account, but that might be a really bad idea. And Switzerland is becoming a very good reason why you should be holding Bitcoin. UBS is announcing that they are considering staggered withdrawals and exit fees to prevent future bank runs. All right. Well, standard savings account holders are allowed to withdraw 50,000 Swiss francs per year. Larger amounts are subject to a notice period of 3 months, and it's up to their discretion as well. So in reality, we should stop saying that Bitcoin can be a Swiss bank account in your pocket, because the Swiss bank accounts are pretty worthless right about now, especially when they're considering doing this, which I think they will. That is kind of the way the world is heading right now. And people are going to want to take sovereignty over their money. So the people that have already used cryptocurrencies and the thought of them going back to the old way of, dealing with money with banks, it just doesn't seem like it's going to happen. And it looks like banks are really shooting themselves in the foot, especially with the people that understand money and essentially having control over their money. I think they're going to have a very hard time convincing people to put their money into banks now, especially in Switzerland, Western nations. I think a little bit more freedom is probably going to fly over to the East, where banking systems are much more relaxed and are tax-free and are very open to Bitcoin and crypto. It's going to be really interesting to see what the future actually holds. But keep in mind, regardless, our channel is very well known for holding our own keys, for hardware wallets, for understanding how to use DEXs, and Heidi will actually be making more and more videos on that as well. So if you want to check out those videos and you want to see how we are holding our crypto, please check out learningcrypto.com. Anyways, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon.